If you spend any time online, you've almost certainly seen it.
Oh, yeah.
The ads for the Chirp Contour. It looks like this ultimate piece of at-home wellness tech.
It really does. They sell it as a personal, heat-enabled decompression device. And they don't hold back on the
Not
promises.
at all. They're promising professional-grade relief and, get this, dramatic improvements in days.
They talk a lot about the tech, too. Spinal decompression, massage, heat therapy, all in one.
Which, for people who don't know, spinal decompression is basically a gentle stretching of the spine. That's a huge claim for a roller you use at home.
A huge claim. And they mention this backtrack tech, which supposedly, adjusts the rollers to your height automatically.
Exactly. So when you hear promises of feeling relief immediately from a, $500 device, you have to wonder,
You really do.
is this genuinely cutting-edge tech that's making relief accessible, or is it just a masterful marketing operation? That's our mission today.
And with promises that big, I think we have to start with the price.
Let's do it. So right now, the price tag is $499.99, but it's always framed as this massive Black Friday deal.
Right, marked down from $599.99, $100 off.
That feels substantial.
It's meant to, but what's fascinating here isn't the price itself, it's the psychology. By setting that high anchor price, that $600, and then always offering a limited time discount.
It makes the deal feel more valuable.
Exactly. It creates a sense of urgency. You think you're getting luxury relief, but for less, and you have to act now. It's very effective.
That urgency makes sense, but the second you move away from their website and into actual user feedback,
Yeah.
the red flags start popping up like crazy.
Oh, they absolutely do. You can connect that sales urgency directly to the service issues people report.
How so?
Well, Trustpilot is just filled with complaints about customer service, people saying they try to get in touch multiple times and are just ignored.
So it feels like a high-volume sales model, but maybe very low support on the back end.
And it gets much more serious than just slow replies. The Better Business Bureau data is. It's pretty worrying.
Yeah, I saw that. Over the last 3 years, 19 complaints filed. And these aren't minor issues.
No, not at all. We are talking about fundamental failures, people claiming the product was never delivered.
Never delivered at all for $500.
Or they received a device that was just completely dead, non-working, right out of the box. And these issues are listed as unresolved.
That totally changes the risk calculation for you as a buyer. It might not work for me. I might get literally nothing.
And even if it does arrive and it works, we've seen reports on other Chirp products, like the wheel, that they can break pretty quickly.
And if you want to return it, there's that hidden cost, a potential $15 shipping fee just to send it back.
That return fee is so important. It adds friction right when you're most vulnerable, especially given what some people experience physically.
We're talking about the Reddit post.
Yeah. One user shared that the Contour gave them very intense pressure, so intense that it actually caused bruising after the first use.
Wow.
When you're dealing with something like spinal decompression, intense pressure needs professional guidance. An at-home device causing bruises is a massive safety indicator. This is not just a simple foam roller.
Okay, so we've got real tech, but also serious concerns about them even getting it to you, let alone it being safe. So what's the verdict here?
Well, the verdict has to be nuanced. I'd say the Chirp Contour is not quite a scam.
Not quite a scam.
There is genuine technology here. The idea of decompression and heat for relief is real, and look, a lot of users do report feeling better. They get real relief.
But wait, hold on. If we're talking about cases of non-delivery, broken products, actual bruising, isn't the threshold for scam a little low here? That seems like a fundamental breakdown.
And that is the tension. The risk isn't in the science behind it, it's in the operational side of the business.
The follow-through.
Exactly. The aggressive marketing, those questionable discounts, combined with major quality control issues and a really poor BBB resolution history. It makes it a very, very high-risk purchase for you.
Right. So if you're out there looking for an at-home device for back stiffness and you are fully 100% comfortable with that level of risk, then the Contour might be worth looking into, but with extreme caution.
Which leaves us with the bigger question, I think, for anyone buying this kind of tech online.
What's that?
Given this conflicting data reel potential for relief versus these known quality problems and a terrible history of resolving them, what level of risk should you, the consumer, be willing to accept when you're dealing with your own wellness and tech that's sold almost entirely through high-pressure online ads?